All right, we're gonna do it this way, right? Y'all can suck my balls. All right, so look, I'm my fault. Look, real quick, I got into the message. I'm recording this because YouTube is not letting me go live. They're being assholes. So whatever, right? For now, I'm gonna just record and upload the video. So I'm reading the message already. I'm only a minute into the message, so y'all ain't miss much, right? So intensify briefly before being swept away by the growing light. Even the imminent transformation in your financial systems are part of this divine plan to liberate the collective from deception and lack in higher dimensions. We have watched and guided from the periphery, preparing for this juncture of destiny. The convergence of events is not happenstance. It has been carefully orchestrated according to a divine timing that ensures the highest outcome for all. Remember, you have never been alone on this journey. Legions of light form across the cosmos, including us, of the Pleidiens are assisting and upholding you through this wave of change. From our vantage point, we see the larger picture unfolding in perfection. Even if the path appears tumultuous from the ground level, take comfort in knowing that the entire universe is supporting this transformation and celebrating your arrival. At the threshold of a new era of freedom and awakening, know that we, the Pleiadians, surround you in love. As the veils of fear and illusion fall away, and we witness your world preparing to birth a new dawn in this powerful next transition, we encourage you to let the old fall and let the light in. All that is built on deception, fear, or greed is meant to crumble. Now, clearing space for what is aligned with truth. We understand that it may feel unsettling to watch. Familiar institutions and routines fall away, yet realize that anything not founded in integrity and love cannot stand in the emerging light of a new dawn. If you attempt to align with what was, it will only bring you turmoil. If you instead allow it to dissolve with trust, you create space for the miraculous to enter. Think of how a tree willingly releases its leaves in the autumn, trusting that new growth will come in the spring. In the same way, your willingness to surrender the old will usher in the blossoming of possibilities far beyond what you have known. Do to not fear Do not fear the dismantling of outdated structures, especially in the financial arenas. Their fall is a necessary purification for the new to be born. Indeed, the financial shift is the only beginning of a much greater transformation, reaching this every aspect of your society and consciousness. The gates to the new earth are opening before you. Now, we invite you to step forward and walk through these gates with open hands and a sovereign heart, unburdened by the old and ready to receive the gifts of the new of the new dawn, as your heart remains sovereign, free in its allegiance to your own truth. You will navigate the new landscape with clarity and grace by releasing your grip on what was. You allow the higher light to flood into your world and into your being. This surrender to the divine unfolding will empower you to claim your birthright of freedom and abundance in this in the emerging era, and know that what awaits you on the other side of this shift is more wondrous and fulfilling than anything you leave behind. What may look like a collapse or a disaster from the limited human perspective is in truth a major rebirth underway. We recognize that many of you feel waves of uncertainty or fear as you watch old paradigms fall. This is a natural response, but we encourage you not to linger in fear when panic or doubt arises. Breathe and center it in your heart. Allow yourself to sense the deeper movement beneath the chaos. The apparent chaos in the financial markets and institutions is not a random failure, but a deliberate dismantling of systems that no longer serve the greater good. For too long, these structures enriched a few while burdening many. They were never sustainable in the light of truth. They are those entrenched in the old paradigm, those in distortion who have manipulated from the shadows, the ones you might term the deep state, who promote an illusion of total collapse to incite fear and cling to control. We urge you to look through this fear-based illusion and recognize the reality of rebirth taking place. The breakdown of the old is truly a breakthrough into something far more aligned with the light. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. What seems to die is giving birth to new life. What emerges from this upheaval is the birth of quantum aligned energy-based forms of commerce and exchange, systems that honor the sovereignty and creative freedom of each soul. The new economy will be founded not on lack or exploitation, but on transparency, fairness, and the energetic principles of abundance. Trust that a higher order is coming into form. Even now, guided by divine intelligence, for every structure that falls, a new one rooted in unity and love will rise to take its place. What appears to the end of stability is actually the beginning of true stability, anchored in spirit and collective harmony. Cosmic forces are actively supporting this transformation. Your sun in particular is in a phase powerful amplification, bathing your planet in intense waves of light. Know that the sun itself is a living conscious being aligned with the divine plan, and its heightened activity is a loving transmission to assist Earth. Even the eclipses and planetary alignments of this year serve as cosmic trigger points, opening gateways that support the collective reset and illumination of consciousness. That increased solar flares and geomagnetic storms occurring in this period of 2025 are not random. They are purposeful solar encodements designed to accelerate the awakening process. Each burst of solar energy carries divine information, acting as a catalyst for an energetic purge of what is dense or discordant in your world. These solar transmissions penetrate the Earth's magnetic field in your own energy bodies, shaking loose the old frequencies of fear and limitation. You may even witness tangible signs of this purge, such as unusual patterns in your planet's resonance or auras, dancing further south than ever before. So, the Earth's atmosphere responds to these influxes of light as the dense shadows are cleared. The light can anchor more fully into the planetary realm. At the same time, these sunlight codes ignite a crystalline activation within you and within the earth. The very cells of your body and the dormant crystalline structure in your DNA is lighting up in response to a solar amplification of unprecedented scale, triggering a sacred alchemy and a transmutation of darkness into light, and the crystalline grid reformation of Earth's energy field. Know that even when solar storms disrupt the technologies or sleep patterns on the higher level, they are recalibrating you for the new era. Embrace the sun's role as an ally in this great shift. Simultaneously, cosmic changes are unfolding within you on a cellular and genetic level. Under the influence of these cosmic light infusions, the dormant strands of your DNA, those that your scientists once deemed junk, are being reactivated. Long silent portions of your genome are coming online, initiating the development of what you might call a multidimensional light body within you. This means that latent abilities and ancient knowledge are resurfacing from deep within your being. You may notice sparks of intuition, telepathic connection, enhanced creativity, or healing gifts emerging naturally. These are signs of your true self rising. The light codes are carried by the solar waves and galactic energies and are interacting with your cells, unlocking sacred keys that have been waiting for this exact time. The moments you might experience physical sensations or emotional intensity as your system adjusts, ringing in the ears, waves of heat, vivid dreams, sudden fatigue, or bursts of emotion. Some of you may feel temporary dizziness, pressure in your head, or disorientation as your brain's neural pathways and pineal gland undergo rapid recalibration to accommodate more light. Know that these are temporary symptoms of your DNA upgrades and the awakening of your multidimensional self. Breathe through these moments and trust your innate wisdom to guide the process within. With each new activation, you are remembering how to live as a sovereign divine being. No longer limited to the old human templates, you are beginning to access aspects of your consciousness that extend beyond the physical realm, reconnecting you with your soul's vast wisdom. Your very biology is shifting to hold more light, aligning you with higher dimensions of consciousness. In essence, you are moving from a carbon-based blueprint to a crystalline form, enabling your body to carry more light and information than ever before. This sacred metamorphosis is a reconnection to who you truly are as you reclaim your divine lineage and ignite the brilliance of your light body. As the vibrational frequency of Earth rises, long-held secrets and shadows are being brought to the light. The veil is thinning between illusion and truth, and much that was hidden is now being revealed. Those manipulative forces who once operated behind the scenes can no longer maintain their deception under the scrutiny of heightened consciousness. Expect more revelations to unfold on your world stage. Soon already cracks have formed in the walls of secrecy as individuals step forward to share suppressed truths. Long-hidden knowledge about your planet's history and humanity's origins is surfacing. You will come to remember and learn your true heritage as a galactic people, the reality of contact with other civilizations, including your Pleidian family, and many benevolent star beings will become increasingly evident and impossible to deny what once was, dismissed, or concealed. Be it advanced technologies, knowledge of energy healing, or evidence of ancient advanced civilizations will be acknowledged openly as the collective is ready to receive it. This unfolding disclosure is guided as not to overwhelm humanity with truths emerging in waves that can be integrated step by step. As outer truths emerge, many of you will also experience an inner disclosure, sudden flashes of soul memory awakening within you. You may recall past lifetimes, even existences beyond Earth. As the amnesia of the old cycle lifts, each revelation, both external and internal, is part of the divine plan to restore your sovereignty and full understanding of who you are. With each unveiling, the illusion of separation and limitation loses its hold. The galactic truths and sacred knowledge coming to light will ultimately free humanity from the last vestiges of control. Remain open-hearted and discerning as these truths come forth, and know that we are by your side to support your understanding during this grand unveiling. Embrace those revelations with courage and curiosity, for they are keys to the freedom and unity that awaits you. One of the most dramatic changes you will witness is the realm of finances and exchange. The old structures of money based on debt, scarcity, and manipulation are crumbling, making way for the new system aligned with higher consciousness. In this times ahead, you will see emergences of what some have called the quantum currency or quantum financial system. Unlike the old illusion that propped up the former economy, this new system is rooted in energetic truth and transparency. It will be a form of exchange that cannot be manipulated by greed or hidden agendas because its foundation is aligned with the frequencies of justice and balance. We might call this development conscious commerce, trading and interacting in ways that honor the sanctity of all life. In this new economic landscape, transitions will carry a higher intentional frequency awareness of the interconnectedness and well-beings of all involved. Abundance will no longer be hoarded by a few, but will flow more freely to all who resonate with these higher principles of unity. As part of this shift. Expect the realignment of resources across the planet. Many inequities will be corrected as the energy of money is returned to balance debts and lack that were artificially imposed will gradually dissolve. The transition may begin subtly through new technologies, community barter systems, or transparent digital currencies, but its ultimate form is energetic and heart-centered. Do not be alarmed when you witness major shifts in banking or currency. Such events are signs of necessary realignment and cleansing in progress. As the old financial institutions reform or fall, hold the vision for an economy of light where resources are shared in fairness, love, and reflecting the true prosperity that is your birthright. Through this grand shift, you are far from passive observers. You are active participants and co-creators of the new reality. In truth, each one of you, especially those who identify as light workers, starseeds, or awakened souls, serves as an anchor point for the incoming light. You are anchors of the new grid, the living nodes that help stabilize and integrate the higher frequencies on Earth. As Earth energy's lattice undergoes its crystalline transformation, your personal awakening assists in this crystalline grid reformation. Every moment you choose love over fear, every time you ground yourself in the present and align with your heart, you are literally anchoring light into the planetary grid. Think of yourselves as a beacon or pillars of light spaced across the globe, each contributing a unique frequency that no other being can offer. This is your soul's gift to the collective, a soul covenant activation fulfilling itself, wherein you agree to be here at this precise time to hold a stabilizing presence during the storm of change. By simply being true to your inner light and purpose, you help maintain a field of stability and hope that touches many around you. When you meditate, pray, or even quietly affirm peace and compassion in your daily activities, you will be sending ripples through the energy grids that uplift others in ways you may never fully know. We see clearly from our vantage how the light from each of you links together, forming a magnificent network across the planet. You may even feel called to certain places or communities, drawn by an inner knowing to connect with others or with the Earth's sacred sites to follow these callings, for they guide you to amplify the grid where your light is most needed. In this way, you are literally building the foundation of the new Earth, where every breath and every loving choice you make, we understand that living through these changes can be intense and at times overwhelming for your human self. We offer you comfort and assure you that there is a divine order amidst the seeming chaos, that you are held safely in the arms of the divine. Even as old structures fall and uncertainty swirls around you, trust your inner guidance above all. Your soul knows the way through this. This is the time to activate faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the goodness of humanity, and in the higher plan. The work prepared the higher plan at work. Prepare yourselves not by hoarding out of fear, but by strengthening your spiritual foundation. Ground yourself in daily practices that keep you centered, moments of stillness, prayer, meditation, or connecting with nature. These simple acts of self-care and alignment are your tools of readiness. They attune you to our guidance and to the whisperings of your own spirit, which will prompt you when action is needed. And when it is time, simply be also honor your physical vessel during this time. Rest when you feel called. Drink water, nourish your body, and allow emotions to be felt and released. Your form is undergoing much and needs your body's loving care. We emphasize that you chose to be here for this for this great transition. There is deep wisdom in your being that will bloom under pressure. Have faith in that inner wisdom, allowing yourself to anchor into trust. You allow for a calming pillar for others to amidst the storms. Never forget, we are here beside you, offering our love and assurance as you navigate the days ahead. The path ahead, while filled with wonder, will also require your patience and discernment. Much is destined to unfold, but all will happen in divine timing, rather than according to human expectations or schedules. Trust that this timing is for its orchestrated. Trust this timing, for it is orchestrated to bring the highest outcome for all. We know many of you are eager for change and growing patient, but what may feel like a delay is often a grand grace period, allowing more souls to awaken and for circumstances to align perfectly in the meanwhile. Focus on the blossoming of your own inner gifts. Each of you carry ancient knowledge and abilities within your soul, what we might call your inner soul technologies now ready to be activated. These could manifest as intuitive knowing, healing, touch, telepathic communication, the ability to transmute energies, or other multidimensional skills. Even the power to manifest your needs and visions through focused intention. You will grow stronger. Allow these soul technologies to come online gently. Practice and play with them in your daily life and have reawakened now. They have reawakened now because they will be needed as you build the new world. You are pioneers of consciousness here to model what is possible for a fully awakened human. As you step more boldly into your soul's gifts, you naturally become a guidance system for others. Many around you who have not yet understood what is happening will look to you for guidance and calm. By simply living your truth openly and compassionately, you serve as a light for the collective awakening. Embrace this role with humility and grace, knowing that your light combined with others will guide humanity safely through this uncharted waters ahead. The future is not fixed. It is being created through each choice made in love, continuing to align with your highest vision, and trust that every step you take in love lights the path for the whole. You are living through the fulfillment of a promise made long ago, a plan crafted by your soul in alignment with the divine and foretold across the ages. This is a time of sacred reconnection on every level. Humanity is reconnecting to its spiritual heritage, to the earth, and to the greater galactic family to which you belong. It is as if a great circle is completing. The separation and forgetting that have plagued your world for millennia are giving way to reunion and remembrance. Each of you came into this life carrying the seed of that promise within, a soul covenant that is now coming into this activation. This covenant was a sacred agreement to be part of the earth's ascension, to hold the light through the darkest times and midwife the new era. Beloved ones, hold this truth in your heart. You are witnessing not an end, but a magnificent new beginning. Every challenge, every change before you is an opportunity to step further into your sovereignty and light. The financial shift that is upon you is a herald of freedom, not a harbinger of doom. So stand tall in the knowledge of who you are as a divine being. You are eternal and unshakable. Let any remaining fear melt into the love that constantly pours to you from source and from us. We encourage you to greet the coming days with open arms and the knowing smile of your soul, for you have awaited this time for lifetimes. Know that the most difficult struggles are behind you now, and on the higher planes, the victory of light is already assured. What remains is for that victory to unfold step by step in your physical world. You have so much to look forward to as the new earth takes shape. Realms of peace, creativity, and unity beyond anything you have yet imagined will blossom before you. Trust the process that is unfolding. Trust yourself. Trust the wisdom of your heart in the midst of uncertainty. Remember that the foundation of the new world is already laid within you. Day by day, you are stepping into a brighter reality, collectively birthing the world you have long dreamed possible. We remain with you through every twist and turn of this journey, offering guidance and energetic support from the realms of light. Whenever you feel weary, know that you can draw upon our strength and our infinite well of light within you. We, the Pleidiens, hold you in the highest regard and unconditional love. We walk beside you as you cross this threshold. Remember, this is not the end of the world. This is the end of control of the world. Welcome this dawn, dear ones, with a full heart, for you are ready. Know that we love you and we embrace you in light always. So thank you to the Pleidiens for that message. That was a beautiful message, man. We appreciate that message, bro. Right? And real quick, I want to say thank you to the messenger of the Pleiadian Keys. Thank you for that channel, bro. That was a beautiful channel, bro. That was a really beautiful message, bro. Right? And I just want to give a shout out to Saturday Dives for narrating, even though you didn't, right? But your name's there. So shout out to you, bro. Right? We love you, bro. Right? Shout out to the Galactic Federation, bro. Shout out to GFL Station. Thank you for that message. Thank you for that channel, bro. You guys are wonderful, bro. Right? And hell yeah, Mr. Shadow. That shit was dope, bro. Right? So y'all can see what's happening to me in real time on YouTube. Now, if it happens again tomorrow, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send them an email. I'm gonna send them an email right now when I get off live. I'm gonna upload the video. I have a video. You know, I'm still recording myself. I'm still recording the video. So I'm gonna upload this video so that my YouTubers can get access to me, right? And I'm gonna tell them what happened, right? I'm gonna shoot them an email. I'm gonna tell them what's going on, right? And hopefully we don't have to deal with this again tomorrow, right? You know, this never happened before. So I'm gonna investigate this thoroughly, bro, right? Thoroughly, and I'm gonna bring this to my daddy. I'm gonna bring this to God, bro, because this is some real bullshit. But with that said, I'm not gonna let it ruin anything. You know, I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing wonderful. As you guys can see, you know, I'm steadily moving forward, bro. We got hot fire coming to y'all, bro. I love y'all. All right, enjoy the rest of y'all day, bro. It's almost Saturday. I love y'all, bro. I'll be back, bro.